طريقتنا الصحبة في الخير من جميع. Inshallah, we'll say something, whatever our Shaykh is sending to us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, giving us a very big warning. What's he saying? You know about the Quran. What's he saying? Islam? Should know now. Allah is saying, do not approach the Quran unless you are what? Pure. And people are thinking, oh, that means you have to take the wudu. Then you can open the Quran and read. It's not just that meaning. Pure. He says, don't approach the Quran unless you are pure. So now that's a very big warning. Because so many people, they are not pure. They're not clean. What is the most important part that you need to be cleaned from? Is your heart. If your heart is not clean, if it is diseased, now everything that you're going to put into the heart is going to pump into the rest of the body to poison it. The Prophet is saying what? There is one piece of flesh in your body. If it is good, the whole body is good. If it is rotten, the whole body is rotten. And he's holding his hand like this, his fist like this, and he says, this is the heart. Now, of course, recently they discovered that as big a fist that you make with your hand, that is as big your heart is. So it is the heart again. And Allah is saying, don't approach the Quran. Don't even approach. He's saying not to read. Don't even approach the Quran unless you are clean, you are pure. Because then, if it is dirty, whatever you put inside, even if it's the best, the cleanest, the most pure thing, it will become dirty. If it is poisoned, whatever you put inside will become poison. This glass, if it has poison on it, you're not cleaning it. No matter if you put the best kind of water from the best spring in the earth, it'll still be poison. So this is something that the inheritors of the prophets and the prophets are teaching. Okay, first, at the animal level, everybody needs to know this is right and this is wrong. You do this, good things will happen to you. You do this, not so good things are going to happen to you here and also in the Akhirat, in the hereafter. But after you pass from that animal level of just knowing what is right and what is wrong, you have to come to the human level. That human level is to use your akal, is to use your intelligence, put it over here. You have to know now why. Now you have to know why also, not according to just the physical meaning of it, but you have to know why according to the real essence, meaning of it. Because the outside is nothing, it is the inside that is most important. So everything has an outside form and everything has an inner reality. If you are just being busy with the outside form, your inner reality will start to die. So even if the outside form is beautiful, inner reality is not there, the outside form is just going to crumble, it's going to finish. If you're not concerned so much about the outside form, but your inner reality, you're taking care of it, it is very easy now for that outside form to be strong. You do one small thing, it will build, it will be very strong. So to understand that inner reality, this is what the prophets are teaching. They came to bring the laws now. That is what is called the Shariat. But they say now, with the laws, the do's and the don'ts, now this is not enough. Because mankind, we're not just at the animal level. You have to move from the animal level. Now you move to the human level. And then higher than the human level. You have to move to an angel level and higher than an angel level. It is endless. And these teachings now of that inner reality, it is endless because the journey, it is endless back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not contained in time or space. You think you found him, he's going to show another. You think you found him, he's going to show another side of him that you never see before. Everyone understands this. This is not philosophy. This is not high-level knowledge. Everyone understands this. When you fall in love, you're always in amazement. Even if it is very low-level love. What today people, they have low-level love for? For women, they love shoes. Let's say. For men, let's say, they love cars. If they fall in love with the shoes, they're going to, of course, in these days, men's worse than women's. There is one murid, chef, and he's saying this example, I'm just remembering. He bought his shoes and he loves his shoes. He go to sleep with his shoes. He's hugging his shoes, waking up to, oh, this is nice. I didn't see this part before. Oh, how nice you are, how beautiful you are. This is the animal nature of the humans. Low. Shoes. But everyone understands that. Everyone has that attachment. And that attachment, that amazement now, that is there. Whether it is shoes or cars or people. Now, when you come to a human level, then you start saying, there is a creator who created me. And he is the same creator who created the love. And he has created me for him. Now I must walk, I must run, I must fly to him, because every other love that I have is not fulfilling, is not filling up this heart. It's not. How much can you love your shoes? It's never going to love you back. You love your cars, it is never going to love you back. So many people, they love other people, they know that the people is not going to love them back. So now you say there is a love there that is permanent from the creator of that love. And that creator of that love is saying, now to reach to my love, you have to love the ones that I love. Because I'm very close to you, but you are very far away from me. Now for you to come close to me, love those ones that I sent to you. I love them. Love them too. So we are running to love those ones that Allah loves and to serve them. Then that time, you are fulfilling your inner reality, because your inner reality wants to get out. It wants to not only to get out, but to not be separated anymore. You understand? Because right now, let's say our reality that is here, it is all separated. But we want to come out from this separation and to be together again. As we heard in the khutbah, everything else is coming from the light of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. And Prophet ﷺ is saying, I am from Allah and the believers are from me. So now the believers, those who believe, he's not saying Muslims, believers. Because so many don't believe these days. So now the believers say, we want to return to you. But the returning to the Prophet is not just also to sit down and to make salawat and to cry. Because the Prophet ﷺ did not teach us that the return to Allah is just to sit down and to make a zikr and to cry. He showed us. Through 23 years of his life, he showed us how to bring mercy into this world. He showed us how to bring down tyranny from this world. He showed us to turn away from false things that we are worshipping, false lords that we are worshipping, ourselves, our family, our wealth, a statue, our desires, our philosophies, our knowledge. Turn to the real Lord, the one who has created everything. And showing us that. So if we are not in this mission that he has shown for 23 years, 1,440 years ago. If we are not continuing in that mission that he started 1,440 years ago, if we are not continuing that, you cannot call yourself a follower of the Prophet. Cannot be. And for over 1,000 years, his inheritors have collected people who believe. Tariqat is for those who believe. Some Muslims, they want to enter into tariqat because they say this is higher knowledge. And I'm looking at them and I say, you're not ready. I say, why? Why is that? Exactly. Because you say why, you're not ready. Because you ask too many questions. You're still at the level of, what about this? What about that? What about this? You're still at the level of form. You don't know that there is an inner reality, and that inner reality, as Maulana Rumi is saying, what? Listen. Listen. Don't speak so much. Listen. It's coming. Your Lord's voice is there. The Prophet's voice is there. Voices of the angels and the awliya, they are there if you listen. But because you say, why, you're arguing back and forth, they say you're not ready. You're still at the level of arguing, fighting. You're not at the level of just to submit to listen. So now, we want to continue. This is our life. It doesn't matter if it's tomorrow everyone leaves. There's one person, there's 1,000 people. It doesn't matter to us. Because we don't know. I don't know any other life than this. And no other life is giving me that satisfaction in my heart and that meaning in my heart in every way. And if you're not finding that satisfaction in the way of the Prophet, something is wrong with you. And if you're not trying to fix that, if you say, well, this is what it is, we never hold anyone back. We never say you are forced. We say, go. Go and fulfill. Fill up your heart until you're going to discover that the things that you're putting in your heart is making your heart to become sick. And then when you become sick, that time, inshallah, you will wake up. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is warning us. The khutbah is saying what? He's quick to punish, but He's merciful and He's forgiving. So, don't think Allah is punishing us. We are punishing ourselves. There is no fire in hell. We bring our own fire to hell. Just as there is no palace in paradise, we make the palaces in paradise. Paradise is an empty field, the Prophet is saying. Whatever you do here, that's what you're preparing over there. So nobody can deny these words, because this is not something which is doctrine. You have to accept, you cannot ask any questions. No. This makes a sense, but it is the meaning of it, you can go as deep as you want. So, how we protect ourselves? Read this book. Don't read that book. When you read that book is telling you what? Read this book. Does the book tell you read this book? No. The book is saying to the signs, this book is saying, the book is saying, I am everywhere. The book is saying, because one sentence of the Quran is called what? Ayat. What is the meaning of ayat? A sign. And the ayats on the page is saying there are ayats everywhere. If only you are men of understanding. If only you are men of thinking. And we have created you with thinking and understanding. That book is saying there are signs everywhere. And that book is saying, now open this book and read the signs there. Because on the day of judgment, this is what is going to happen. You are not going to open the Quran, you're going to open your book. And the prophets are teaching for those ones who are longing for that day so much that they start preparing even now. Longing for that day so much that they want to live that day as if it is happening now. They're living Judgment Day now. And the Prophet is saying, alayhi salatu wassalam, the one who meditates, make tafakkur for 1 hour, it is better than 70 years of worship. And our Shaykh is saying now, in the way of the Naqshbandi masters, open that book, this book, every day and look. And ask. And be aware. What did you do? How did you do it? Why did you do it? Did you do it for the sake of the pleasure of your Lord? Are you doing it for your ego? Once you read this book properly, you are aware and you are awake to yourself, and you don't need to go to high university to open this book. Once you're awake and you're aware, then that time you will see the signs everywhere. You'll see, you'll be able to read. Everything is going to be a sign. And now, that time, you don't have to open that book. You don't have to open that book. Because you will understand the reality of that book that is there. Because the Quran is in code. You understand, you'll be able to decode that. Meaning's going to come to you fresh. There was a time for over 1,000 years when the saints, they were ruling. And there was an opening every single moment, every single day. And people were experiencing. They were experiencing faith. They were experiencing. They were witnessing. Our shahadat, we don't read the shahadat. It's just shahadat is called witnessing. You witness. You witness that there is only one Allah. How? How are you going to witness that there is only one Allah? How are you going to witness that the Prophet is a messenger of Allah? Not you, not your parents, not anything else, but the one that is going to teach you about your Lord is that Prophet ﷺ. And you have to witness this. So tariqat is going to teach us how to witness this, to live this. Slowly, inshallah. All of us, you and me, we're still at the kindergarten level. We're still slowly trying to pull ourselves away from the things that are displeasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But we hold on now. The mercy is there. The jubbah of our Shaykh who is holding on to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Allah is saying He is quick to punish, but He's saying He's quick to forgive. We must find the ways. We must find the ways and run to find the ways where His forgiveness, it is complete and it is total. No one, no creature, no man, no woman, no angel, no jinn, nothing in creation, Allah is saying to them, ask anything and I will give you, except for the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Then those ones who are following in his footsteps, Allah gives that to them. May Allah forgive us, inshallah. May we become more sincere and more intelligent. ومن الله التوفيق الفاتحة.